Hi, welcome to another video and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I posted some videos, but a lot of people have been saying, where have you been, where have you been? Well, I'm here doing another video. I have got some content, I just haven't been able to upload it. So in the next few weeks I'll try and upload a couple and keep everyone happy. So appreciate all the support, thank you guys so much. And today we're working on my dad's car. He said that he has no heating in the cab. So the first thing you always check is simply the coolant level, which I'll show you. It's absolutely fine. If anything, there's slightly too much, but that's fine, not a big deal. Now after that we go for pipes. So obviously the car has just stopped running, it just pulled up, so it's nice and warm. So this is the, hold on, that's the bottom radiator hose, so you check that, nice and hot. This is the top one, nice and hot. So which means we now have circulation going through the radiator. We have a full circle and thermostat works, we're all happy with that. However, when we come, the next stage, the next thing to look at, I would say, is the heater matrix hoses. So you've got two, one at the top, one at the bottom. So what we're going to do, we are simply going to fill them. Now top one's nice and hot. Oops, excuse me. Push the camera back, excellent. Right. Try the bottom one, and actually, he's warm. Wow, it's the first time it's actually hot. It looks like it might be getting better. Interesting. Alright, so that's that then. Because before, when he bought it last time, I think it was yesterday or the day before, basically the bottom hose was almost cold, which tells me that there was nothing going through the matrix, heater matrix, or nothing coming back. It was going in, nothing was coming back out. So that tells me that there's a blockage or partial blockage in the heater matrix, because he was getting, so when you switch off the fans and leave it for like a couple of minutes and switch the fans back on, you'd get hot air for, I don't know, a couple of minutes, and then it will start to get colder again. So it tells me that it's a partial blockage, not a full blockage. Now on these cars, this is a Vauxhall, what is it? It's a Zafira A, the 1.8 petrol, and there's the old man, hello. So what was I talking about? The fan. So the thing, what was the other thing? Hilarious, gone totally fucking blank. Sometimes it happens, I suppose, we're all humans. So yeah, the heater matrix, that's what we're talking about, heater matrix. So inside the cab there is the actual switch that switches from cold to hot, right? So I'll follow that, and on the driver's side, which I'll show you actually. Hello man.
Alright, young man.
Alright. Right, so with this panel here, this side is removable. This side is part of the whole bottom part of the center console. So I don't really want to, didn't remove that in the end. Didn't have to. Remove that, and there's a little lever that controls the valve, I suppose, which that's the hot side, or hot and cold, and that in turn switches that lever. It's wired, it is connected by a wire, and I think there was an issue with that. So what I did, I removed it and I flipped it backwards and forwards a few times and stuff, and we left it hot. And I told Dad not to touch it at all, just leave it on hot. So he did, and now he's back, and he said that it's improved. And one other thing I've been doing is, I told you to keep the revs up as well, didn't I, Dad?
Yeah.
And did you keep them up?
Yeah.
You did. So clearly it helped too, because when I looked at the bottom hose on the heater matrix hose, it was almost the same as the top one.
Yeah.
So which tells me now we've actually got circulation going through. Now that still tells me that there's probably a partial blockage.
Yeah.
Right. So we're still going to drain it basically.
Yeah.
And then we're going to flush the.
I did move the heater from the switch from middle to top.
Right. Okay.
But it didn't make any difference. I thought it might do, but it didn't. It was
Right.
the same.
Okay. All right. Cool. So the plan is to drain the coolant and disconnect the top and bottom thing hoses, the heater matrix hoses, and flush it through. Now we can do this two ways. We can either use a garden hose with water and just run it through, because they're both going to be disconnected. We'll put some trays underneath it and we'll do it that way. Otherwise we can just use air, compressed air. So I think I'm going to try compressed air first, and then we'll go from there and keep you guys updated. Whoop, whoop. Right, so let's give you a quick update on where we're at. So disconnected both of the heater matrix hoses, and you can tell top one, bottom one there. Drained most of it out, and I'll show you how much crap has come out of it. It's ridiculous. This is only part of it. So there's a lot of bits. It's almost like sand. So either this car at some point had something like K-seal on it, you know. Well, this is just a small part of what's come out. And obviously we've got the things set up there like that, so none of the water actually went on the floor. It's all contained in one container, which is great. Now so the plan, what we've been doing is using the compressed air. We've been blowing through the top hose and bottom hose and wrapping around it, like sealing it sort of thing, so that it's not letting out a lot of the air. A lot of crud has come out, and you can even see there, even on the actual firewall, loads of it down there, covered everywhere. Look, so obviously we're going to air blow all of that later on and get rid of it, clean it all up, but you can see how much crap has come out. So that was definitely our issue, without a doubt. So leaf there. So the plan now is Dad's going to get some water, and what we're going to do is we're going to flush some water through it, clean water, and see how bad or good it is. And if it's okay, then we're going to connect it all back up, fill it back up, and we're good to go. Keep you updated. Whoop, whoop. A quick update. This is what I've made up. Hose, a funnel. We've tapped into the top hose, the top matrix connection first. There's nice clean water coming out of it. So what we're going to do now is switch it from the top one to the bottom one, so that we can make sure there's still clean water coming out of the other side as well. And I think we're pretty much wrapped up. We'll connect all the hoses back up, fill it back up, and then we'll give you an update on what's going on. Whoop, whoop. Should have done this beforehand really, but just going to try and show you how to disconnect these hoses from the heater matrix connection. Right, so here we go. So there's little sleeves. These sleeves, you've got to push them backwards. There's a little clip. Hold on 1 second. Let me get you closer. Closer. Right, so there we are. There's the little push thing. If you push that down, pull back on it, and at this point all you've got to do is physically pull this coupling back out. Now I've got coolant in it at the moment, so I don't really want to do that, but that's the right way of doing it. It helps to put some penetrant on it as much as you can, especially around here, and that will release most of it, and then you just push back or pull back on it as much as you can, as power as you can. and that should just pull out. And once you've connected it back up, push that sleeve back on, and it's now locked in position. So there we are. So that's that. You didn't. Oh God. Well, that's what happens when you lose the camera. Oh my God, hilarious. Anyway, so yeah, you can see coolant there. It's bang on the money. And what I'm doing, pumping this hose like this, so that you can hear it, all the air escaping out as much as possible, and then keep topping it up until you have nothing going down on the reservoir, at the level basically. You obvious. Alright, hold on. Alright, so it's now time to finish this video off. We have flushed the coolant system, all of it, including the heater matrix specifically, because that's where the blockage was, or partial blockage, let's say. It wasn't fully blocked, and connected it all back up, filled the reservoir, we bled the system, and now we have perfect heating. So let me show you how we're doing. You can tell, got a nice coolant level. This is the bottom hose, nice and hot. Top hose, nice and hot. The two hoses at the back of the heater matrix, both boiling hot. And we're going to go and see the old man. Hello, old man.
What are you on about, old man? Young man, you mean?
Let's see. What are you heating up the water?
Yeah.
Interesting. It's now on full hot, right?
No.
No, it's not. Oh, right. It's on full hot. It's on full speed as well, isn't it?
Yeah, full speed.
Right, so that's actually, considering I've got gloves on, I can actually feel the heat.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Definitely a lot better.
Before, you could barely feel the heat.
That's right.
So that's great. One job complete.
Yeah.
One happy old man, aren't you, mate? Right, so we're now done. Next video is probably going to be my Volvo. Got to do what do I have to do on that? It's a compression test. So yeah, catch you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching, and yeah, later. Whoop whoop.